Hello, everyone. This is one hell of a party. So let's say a little blessing, and then we'll go next. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Guys want? Oh, I'm giving my speech now. Am I giving my speech now, Adam? Hello, Uncle Mike. Good evening, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I am Brian. I am Taylor's father. And I guess I should look at the kids. And my wife, Peaches, and I would like to thank you all for joining us on this beautiful night to celebrate the marriage of Taylor and Ethan. And you both look amazing. As do all you guys out here look amazing, too. But the kids look amazing. All right, a little something from the heart now. Taylor, Mommy and I have loved you from the time we saw you. You came into this world loud and proud and have done things on your own terms and definitely your own time. Independent from the moment you entered our lives. We have tried to instill values, teach you right from wrong, and do what we could to encourage your dreams and goals. We enrolled you in different activities so you could find your passion and learn some life lessons. You tried your hand at sports. Sitting in the middle of the soccer field, picking flowers, scoring goals for the other team, playing basketball, scoring points for the other team. Then we tried Taylor at golf. And Taylor wanted to be a counselor so she could be in charge of all the kids and pick out their snacks. So needless to say, sports was not Taylor's forte. Although she does love her Philadelphia sports teams, and the Phillies did win tonight, 3-0. But like Mommy said, you weren't born to blend, you were born to shine. And boy, did you ever. Once you found choir and theater in middle school and high school, you thrived. The fearlessness you showed on stage was magical and inspiring. And as a matter of fact, you have many of your dearest friends from those days celebrating with you and Ethan tonight. You have always been driven to succeed. Once you apply yourself, there isn't anything you can't accomplish, except maybe soccer, basketball, and golf. But besides that, Taylor, you are so passionate, kind, considerate of everyone around you. You are a faithful friend, a wonderful sister, a doting aunt, and truly the greatest daughter me and Mommy could ever ask for. We are very, very proud of you. Ethan. What's up, roomie? My roommate and now my son-in-law. Ethan came into our family like a wrecking ball. Whether he was falling up the steps, down the steps, across the floor, you certainly know how to make an entrance, my man. You keep Mommy and I laughing. But in all seriousness, you are a man of great honor and conviction. You make Taylor happier than we could have ever hoped. You lift her up and fill her life with such joy. We couldn't imagine a finer match. You have been a member of our family for quite some time now, but today it's official. We love you, pal. To the Dewey family. Welcome to the Felschneider family. Welcome to the Felschneider family. All right, everybody, if you could join me, raise your glasses. To Taylor and Ethan, love each other unconditionally, date each other often, communicate kindly even when it's not easy, and celebrate each other always. Congratulations and cheers.
Marrying into a family where your sister-in-law becomes one of your best friends is truly such a blessing. It's a special kind of bond and friendship that I'm lucky enough to have, and I'll cherish it forever. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jenna, and I'm Taylor's sister-in-law. It is such an honor to be standing up here as our matron of honor, especially because before we ever even officially met, Taylor had already decided that we would never actually be friends. But I guess she couldn't resist me, because very early on in knowing each other, Taylor and I clicked, and we instantly started forming a very special relationship. Spending way too much time shopping for things we didn't need and going out to eat at our favorite sushi restaurants are some of our earliest bonding moments. I love our monthly nail dates, our daily phone calls and FaceTimes, and hanging out on the couch together at Club Feld watching Gilmore Girls in our pajamas. Most people aren't able to say that they have such a wonderful, kind, and beautiful sister-in-law. And Tails, I'm so glad that you are able to say that. Taylor is the kind of friend who will do anything for you. She's the life of the party, always the funniest one in the room, and always so kind and caring to everyone who knows her. She truly is a beautiful person inside and out. Taylor deserved to meet someone equally as special as she is. So when Ethan came along, my first thought was, wow, he is one of a kind. And my second thought was, these two are truly a perfect match. When Ethan started coming around, he naturally fit right in with the family, except for that first family dinner mishap involving corn on the cob, but I won't get into that. Ethan is so enthusiastic and passionate about the things he cares about. He has a way of making everyone around him smile. We love his kind heart, his storytelling, even if sometimes they last forever, his love of sports, and his pure zest for life. Ethan is an amazing person, and I'm so lucky to be able to call him my brother-in-law. At some point tonight, you all are likely to spot the three of us on the dance floor doing a choreographed routine, one that we actually perform quite often on any normal day. This truly captures our friendship perfectly. The three of us have a great bond, and I can't wait for many more fun times together in the future. It is obvious to everyone how much you two adore each other. The love you have for each other is truly so bright, and I think we all can see how evident that is tonight. I'm so happy that the two of you found each other, and I wish you both all the happiness as you start this new chapter together. May you always laugh at the little things, always be each other's biggest fans, and continue to fall in love with each other every day. Taylor, you are the most beautiful bride, and I'm sure Ethan has said, "What up, girl?" countless times already. Here's to an amazing night celebrating the bride and groom. I love you both so much. Let's all raise our glasses for the new Mr. and Mrs. Dewey.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sam Regina, and I am Taylor's maid of honor, which I am truly grateful for. To provide some context on how Taylor and I met, I would like to transport you all to a simpler time, the year 2012. Although the Mayans thought the world would come to an end, our world was just beginning. Picture this, if you will. Taylor and I, eager freshmen with the world at our fingertips, ready to take Rome University by storm. So, naturally, we spent a lot of time chatting and snacking in our dorm rooms together. However, during these chats, we discussed the important things in life. We would spend hours debating complex and critical topics such as food, gossip, and boys. After questionable boys paired with dramatic dorm hallway conversations, we often wondered who we were meant to be with. For Taylor, she hoped her soulmate would share some of her same interests, like show tunes and being a 4-for-4 Philly sports fan. And then, along came Ethan. Taylor and Ethan first met on my 24th birthday. Their chemistry was unmatched. Bonded together almost instantly, their first interaction was a romantic comedy musical come to life. Like something out of a script, I would like to share with you all a text from Taylor dated October 12, 2018. And this is real. Taylor states, and I quote, "Hi, period. I am very in love with Ethan, and I want to talk about it because I'm terrified. We said it once, but I screamed it to him after a fight because I said, in all caps, 'I love you, okay?' And this is them. They love hard, they fight hard, and they laugh hard. And no matter what, I know at the end of the day, they'll always scream, 'I love you' at each other." Getting to know Ethan throughout the years has taught me what it feels like to feel passionately about everything and anything. But above all, he has shown us all what the word dedication means. Ethan once told me that if he didn't have Taylor, he probably would move to the mountains and live off the grid. Although I think this was partially a joke, I believe the sentiment is true. Everything is nothing without one another. And like any good rom-com musical, we are entertained and charmed even at the corny parts. But I love watching every step of the way. I loved watching them overcome the challenges of being in a long-distance relationship when Ethan was away for training. I loved watching them move into their first apartment together with pictures of family, friends, and Lacey covering the walls. I loved watching my best friend fall in love with Ethan, a man who values the genuine, caring, and endlessly entertaining person Taylor is. And most importantly, I love how they love each other, unapologetically, every day, always. So while Taylor and I still chat and snack like we did in 2012, we no longer have to wonder who her soulmate is, because she found him. I'd like to invite you all to raise your glasses. As it was once said by a famous poet and scholar, Mike the Situation, I want this forever. Thank you. Cheers.
Good evening, everyone. I just want to start out by saying thank you all for coming today and celebrating the marriage of my two best friends, Ethan and Taylor. For those of you who may not know me, I'm Ethan's younger, better-looking brother and best man. Speaking of better looking, Taylor, you look absolutely beautiful tonight. As Ethan's younger brother, I've had the privilege of knowing him my whole life. Growing up, we were your typical brothers, getting along perfectly one minute and then trying to beat each other the next. We were so close in age, but Ethan was always the bigger and stronger one. He might still be bigger, but I don't know about stronger anymore because I could bench more than him. Not true. There's probably a million different stories of me and Ethan that I could bring up, but there's one from when we were really young that my dad loves to talk about that could really define our relationship. When Ethan and I were about 3 and 5 years old, my parents got us that little toy electric Jeep. We would ride up and down the block all day. Ethan driving and me riding shotgun. One day, the neighbor kid decided to stop us and call Ethan a bad name and push him. Without hesitation, I jump out and punch him right in the face. Nobody talks to my brother that way, and I knew that at 3 years old. The little boy proceeded to cry, and my dad, who had been there watching the whole time, told us to quickly get back in the house. That's how me and Ethan are as brothers, always having each other's back no matter what. Kind of reminds me of the scene in the movie The Town. I need your help. I can't tell you what it is. You can never ask about me later, and we're going to hurt some people. Whose call are we going to take? I think the best part about having an older brother was I always had someone I could look up to, hang out, or try to be like. In my eyes, Ethan was always the cool guy. It still is. Now that we're all grown up, I know not all brothers remain as close as we are. And I'm glad you're still my best friend. Sorry. I was first introduced to Taylor a little over 5 years ago. And I remember Ethan was really excited for me to meet her, and I could tell she was super nervous. But over the years, I got to see the true Taylor and realize how a true comedic genius she actually is. No wonder Ethan loves her so much. She's always making him laugh, especially with her random one-liners. Hey, Taylor, I'm buzzed. And that's what I love about her, too. She always has me cracking up. Even if her jokes don't perfectly land, that's probably one of the funniest. It's like she's Peter Clavin in I Love You, Man, saying random awkward things that ended up actually being hilarious. And I'm Sidney Fife just sitting there wondering, are we hanging out? Because she said, I will see you there. I will see you on another time. For Taylor and Ethan, it wasn't long before you could tell that they made a terrific pair. They go together like lamb and tuna fish. Fairly on in their relationship, Ethan made a big career change and decided to commission as an officer in the Air Force. This meant leaving Taylor only a few months into them dating. Seeing their devotion to each other during that time was truly incredible. I've never known Ethan to make casual 4+ hour drives from upstate New York just so he could spend the weekend with Taylor week after week. I could see a huge change in him and realize that he found his wife. The love they share truly is incredible, and I feel honored to be here with them on their special day. So if you could raise your glass to the beautiful couple, Ethan and Taylor, l'chaim.